What's going on, fantasy entertainer, motivator, educator, Lucky Murray, back with another Gamecock news update. Today, we're speaking about Rico Powell, a former four-star wide receiver who is transferring to Jackson, Mississippi, to play for Coach Primetime Deion Sanders and the Tigers down there. But before going any further, man, here's what you do. One, join the Patreon. Yes, man, I got exclusive content coming out there in the Nosebleed Lucky Murray. Will exclusively be released. The video feed will be released on the Patreon. There's so much more things you want to get into. So go to the Patreon. Also buy the merch, and also do all that good stuff, man. The link will be in the description below. But if you can't do that, like the video, hit the subscribe button, also notification bell. That allow you know every time I drop a video. 3, share the video, helps out a ton. Let's get into this, man. So I ain't gonna hold y'all to that, but it says former South Carolina wide receiver Rico Powell has a new home. Powell announced his commitment to Jackson State on Sunday via Instagram. He entered the transfer portal on April 20th. Head coach Shane Beamer said the one-time 5-star recruit was not with the team in his press conference immediately following South Carolina's spring game on April 16th. No details were revealed on his absence, and it's unknown how long Powers was away from the program. Powers played in 2 games for 21, catching a pair of passes for 12 yards while redshirting. He appeared in 9 games as a true freshman in 2020, catching 2 passes for 19 yards. The Georgia native will be coached by former NFL legend Deion Sanders, who has entered his 3rd season as the head coach at Jackson State. Sanders has now landed 9 players from Power 5 programs in his transfer cycle, including former South Carolina tight end Kevon Mullins. Mullins, like Powell, was a former 4-star recruit who opted to transfer out of USC. He didn't appear in the game last season, but notched a trio of catches for 110 yards and 2 touchdowns during the 2020 campaign after moving from wide receiver to tight end in the spring. So, as y'all guys see this, he's a 6'2", 180 wide receiver. He's a junior out of Savannah, Georgia. Big kid. So here's all the people who entered the transfer portal, to say the least, man. But what you like, Lucky man? What do you think about this? One, congratulations to Rico Powell, because I think that a lot of these kids who are ranked really, really high, they do not play in the division that they should play in. And let me explain this. I don't think that Rico Powell had D1 talent to play SEC football. I'm not saying he's not a talented kid, so I don't want anybody to watch it like, well, Lucky's hating. No, I'm not hating on Rico Powell. I think that a lot of times these highly productive high school kids come into situations where they have to climb that hill, and they don't want to do that. They don't want to grind because they want to just get the opportunity. They just want to walk into a spot, start their first year, and be the man. And that rarely happens after high school. I'm being honest. Unless you're an uber talented player, most of you guys got to wait your turn. So a lot of these guys, they go D1 when they could go, lower level D1, or they can go, like Rico. I'm not saying he's not a D1 talent, because excuse me, I'm not saying he's not a D1 talent. I'm saying more so high level D1. I want to clarify that. I think what he can do at Jackson, Mississippi, with Coach Primetime is the fact that he can get an opportunity to really develop his skills at a level that I think is competent to what he wants to do. Now, it will show us whether or not he's a college football player if he gets down there and don't do anything. But I think that Rico Powell should get down there and get opportunities. But at the same time, Coach Primetime at Jackson is building a program, man, that you're not just going to go down there and be like, I'm a beast, because a lot of those guys are hungry too. So you may end up not even playing, because a lot of those guys, they want it. He's bringing in a lot of top guys, 4 or 5, star guys who are coming to Jackson to be a part of the HBCU experience, man, to be a part of that program, be a part of that swagger. So congratulations to Rico Powell. I think that he will do good. And like I was saying earlier, man, a lot of these kids just need to play at the level. Some guys are D2 guys. Some guys are D3 guys. Some guys are JUCO guys. Like, knowing your level and knowing what you want in your college football experience, college experience in general will help you determine where you need to be at. I talk to a lot of guys that play basketball and say, listen, you need to know your level. And football's no exception. I think that he's doing an excellent job by going down, playing, still D1 football. it's still D1 football, but it's a lower level, and that he can get his stuff going and really pick his career back up. And hopefully we can see him doing big things again this fall. But let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Rico Powell, man, joining Deion Sanders' Primetime's team there. I wish him nothing but the best. I think he's going to have very good success down there. So once again, it's the entertainer, motivator, educator. And please don't forget all three. Like you, Murray, back with another Gamecock news update. Today we're speaking about Rico Powell, who has decided to go to Jackson, Mississippi to play football for Coach Primetime Deion Sanders. I think it's a good move. You let me know what you think about this comment section below. But like always, it's the next time, people.